Good morning. It is day 169, August the 30th. We had a cool night. I think summer's coming to an end. And we did just over 21 miles yesterday. But we certainly enjoyed a pancake breakfast, or second breakfasties. And we are making our way over Rock Pass at the moment. We have less than 20 miles to the border, and the trail traverses these steep mountains. And our plan is to find a campsite, dump most of our gear and slack pack it to the border, then back again. From the border it is nearly 4,500 feet back up to the viewpoint that we're going to camp at. So a light pack will certainly make a nice change. But it is nice out this morning, albeit a little nippy, and we have most of our clothes on, but they'll come off as the day heats up. We did hear that there was up to 70 to 80 logs down in this section before Canada, and then we were very thankful to hear that they had been clearing them, the trail maintenance crew, and we're very appreciative because these logs would have just slowed us down, especially those of us with shorter legs than the average. So thank you very much to the trail maintenance crew. We appreciate it deeply. Well, here we are then. I nearly ran down to this point. 169 days. It's August the 30th, 1:30 in the afternoon. And Canada. I have to say that it was only 2,500 feet down. In a previous video I said 4,500 feet, but I was reading the meters as they do in Canada. There's the survey point, the monument, and the border. Wow. We are going to stop, have lunch, and do some pictures, etc. Can't believe it, really. 169 days. Welcome to Canada. But we are going back to Harts Pass, another 30 miles back, but we've got a couple of easy days, so we're happy about that. And then we will be in for a shower, clean clothes, and food that hasn't been dehydrated. So here we are at the northern terminus between Canada and the USA. We're sitting on the border.
I'm in America.
And I'm in Canada.
And Daisy and Derek
are in the middle.
Between the two. Just as well I got no passports.
So, Penny, what have you got to say?
Well, what has the Pacific Crest Trail meant for me? It's been a wonderful, human-powered travel adventure with my sister Gina. And there's been two highlights. The first highlight would be the diversity of the terrain, from the hot, dry desert of the south to the transalpine of the Sierras, and then the Cascade Mountains through the upper regions. And I guess the second highlight has been the American people, plus a few international hikers we've met. They've been very open, friendly and hospitable, and it always makes me want to come back, and hopefully I can reciprocate some of these, return some of what they've done in New Zealand. But the third thing is that it was my first through hike, and I've learnt one heck of a lot about through hiking. But America, I think, is the home of through hiking. It has a lot of established trails, a fairly settled weather system, easy access to resupplies, and day after day you can walk marathon after marathon. And I've learnt one heck of a lot, and it's been fun.
Well, for me, I want to, first of all, thank the creators of the trail. I think they've done an excellent job. And on top of that, those that maintain the trail have made it easier for us, because, like I've said in the past, those of us with short legs find getting over the logs a little bit more challenging. I want to thank my sister for coming with me. We have talked about our experiences when we were little, when we were growing up, through our life. We certainly thank our parents for giving us a love of the outdoors and a good ground school for the skills that we've needed.
So there's a saying that goes like this. It's one of my favourite sayings. It's by T.E. Lawrence. I'm so proud of you, Judah. I'm so proud of my little sister. She's done so well. She's got short little legs, and every day she's just pounded out the miles. My legs are longer, and to be fair, I get out I'm a mountaineer, and I get out into the hills a lot, and it's hurt my feet, but it's been really hard on her little legs. And she's had perseverance, but she's done really well.
Okay, back to Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah, and Mr. Lawrence said this. He said, all men dream, but not equally. Those that dream in the recesses of... I'll start it again. All men dream, but not equally. Those that dream in the night, in the dark recesses of their minds, wake to find that they're vanity. But those men that dream in the day, dream with their eyes open, and they're scary. They make their dreams happen. And you did that.
Yep. Well, you can either dream your life or live your dream. And for me, this has been a 20-year dream, plus 20 years actually, 2 years in the planning, and 169 days in the completion.
Oof. Yeah, our feet are still in one piece.
Yeah.
I think.
I would especially love to say thank you to my husband, Paul.
Oh, yes.
He has been probably our favourite trail angel, and he has stood by us and put up with our resupply and our changing our minds and running out of stuff and sending it to us. And I'd like to thank all the trail angels. There are so many out there. Some of you don't even know that you're trail angels, but you were trail angels for us. People that have picked us up, taken us places, given us accommodation, given us food.
The steak we had from Sharon and Curtis.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and was it Christie's
Trail Angel?
Yeah, in Oregon, that gave us some cupcakes, and then the pancakes from Ella and Kelly.
And the Hispanic family we met in the middle of nowhere.
That let us join in their barbecue. There have been other incidences that have just been too numerous to count. And also because we are older, sometimes we've forgotten people's names and I'd have to go back and check my notes. But it's a big thank you to everybody. It's been a pleasure. Our YouTube followers, thank you very much for following us. Hope we haven't let you down too much. And if you have any questions, by all means, I will still continue to follow, and I will actually go back and look at some of the questions and answer them to the best of our ability.
And I would have to say that this Pacific Crest Trail is a national treasure of America, and I wish people like Ken and Thea and Shane, who got frostbite earlier on, who I climbed Whitney with, the best as they keep their feet moving forwards. The longer you're out, the tougher it is. So I'm looking forward to some basic home comforts like bathrooms, some New Zealand food, and seeing my friends and family again. It's been great, hasn't it?
It has. It's been, I want to say, we've had a lot of adventures in our lives together and apart, but this has got to be one of the ones that are up there. Thank you, Penny. Oh. All right. Thank you, Mum and Dad. You got us here.
And Daisy and Derek have made it to Canada. Hasta luego.
Since we didn't bring a bottle of champagne up here because we thought about it way too late to get one, our celebration is going to be, what are they, Penny?
Good and plenty.
That's been our nightly go to bed nicely pill.
Yeah. They're actually, in English, licorice staples. So you've got to be careful not to let them leak into the tent. And when it rains, it makes the tent pink.
Pink and white, good and plenties.
Last night I had a party on them, a midnight party. Now I have none for tonight.
Penny ate all of hers. These are mine. So just so you know, I am sharing them with her.
These are my favourite American lolly. It's nearly 6 p.m. and we just left the pond. What are we doing, Gina?
Going uphill
And trying
to get to home before
it
rains.
This hits us. It's already started dripping a few drops, but just down there is the border where we've come from. So we're excited little Kiwis to be going back to the campsite. Not that we've got anything spectacular for dinner. Well, nearly home for the night. We left our tent here about lunchtime, and we've been almost running to try and beat the rain, but we haven't, but we've not soaking wet, so that's a good thing. This is a spectacular little campsite up in the saddle.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Who's wrong and who's right? I cannot decide, 'cause I'm sober tonight. I cannot escape, I'm here till it breaks. Oh, how my heart aches. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Still rolling the dice, still hoping to find a future for me.